We respect the presidential elections and the congressional elections in the US, and we expect the US to do the same here. My second comment goes to our shared values and shared powers. We stick to the rules which are given by our democratic institutions. This includes our own legal approach to deal with, for example, published information and opinions. Free speech remains free speech and remains part of our open democratic society. But fake news, hate speech and offences remain subject to legal restraints and control by independent courts. And I think I should say that in front of the events which took place in DC yesterday, we would never kick out a news agency out of the press room of our Chancellor.
Strength was our unity, especially on sanctions.
The best thing to give Ukraine, let's be honest, I know some allies are against this, is NATO membership. If they were a member of NATO, we would never have the war in Ukraine. It's the cheapest, it's the easiest way forward to protect countries. Cannot support Ukraine anymore, but then the rest of us has to continue. And I would strongly encourage all of us to ramp up production. I'm not saying we are at wartime, but we cannot say we are at peacetime anymore. So we need to change our mindset. We need to have a sense of urgency. I think we need a kind of an emergency brake inside the European Union, get rid of all the legislation and all the bureaucracy, produce what is necessary, do it transatlantic to ensure that Ukraine will get what they need, but also to ensure that we are able to protect ourselves. Because some of us are willing to spend much more on defense and security, but we cannot buy what is needed.
Very short question as I have you, Chairman. I wanted to ask you all...
Before you put troops on the ground, you really have to think through what should happen if those troops are being attacked. I mean, that's the trivial to say that.
Do you think that the Trump administration has an answer to that?
That leads to my second conclusion. If we are to take responsibility from the European Union side, from European Union countries, for all the solutions